All right, let's move on to breaking this these early prelims down finally, right? First up, we've got Sam Alvey fighting Ryan Spann, and Ryan Spann debuted against Luis Henrique, won a unanimous decision. I think he's a Dana White Contender Series veteran, and right now he's riding a pretty impressive win streak of he's 17-5, and he has won, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 fights in a row. Um, he's actually got 11 submissions on his record, and I think that his striking is so aggressive, and like things come, he's coming straight down the pipe at you with shit, and he has some serious power, and I think people then tend to want to wrestle him and take him to the ground, like you saw that in the Henrique fight. Uh, you saw that in the Devin Clark fight. Devin Clark wanted to take him down and wrestle him, but they sleep on his jiu-jitsu because I think his striking is like, they realize how sharp it is, and then they want to take him down, and then they're like, holy fuck, his jiu-jitsu is really good too. So I think people tend to sleep on that a little bit. I don't think though that Sam Alvey is going to be the kind of guy who's hunting for a takedown. And seeing what he's seen from Spann, like knowing that Spann has 11 out of a 17 wins via submission, I don't think he's going to be trying to drag this to the ground. Sam Alvey's more of a counter puncher. He's going to be backing up and, waiting for you to come in, waiting for you to make a mistake. And then people sleep on Sam Alvey with his stand-up though, right? Because he doesn't, if you look at him, he's not intimidating. He's not sculpted like a Greek god or anything, but he can fight, man. He's very good. People underestimate this man a lot. And he is he packs some serious power in his hands, and he's a gifted counter striker. Now you've seen recently he's suffered a string of, I think it's 3 defeats in a row. The last one came against Klidson Abreu. The one before that against Jimmy Crute, and that the Jimmy Crute one is one that made me. The way he came in and the punch that got him dropped was he was like faking with, I can't remember exactly. He was faking with one and trying to come up over the top with the other. But Jimmy Crute just sent, I think, a right hand straight down the fucking middle and dropped him, and that's kind of what kicked things off. Kind of a questionable stoppage. Sam Alvey got pissed off afterwards. That I believe it was Mark Goddard that refereed that. But that worries me because Ryan Spann is so precise, and he does fight behind the jab. And like when you watch his knockout over Antonio Rogerio Nogueira, right? I mean, he fires off a right hand, and then he fires it off again, and then comes through with the left uppercut and knocks him out. And it's like, man, I think there's going to be a speed difference, and I think it's going to be hard. Sam Alvey's going to be looking for those counters, but Spann comes forward, and he's so aggressive, and he comes, just like I said, straight down the pipe, and he's so good at heading guys off. I don't know if Sam Alvey is going to be able to slip out of the way. I think there's going to be a significant speed difference. Also, the fact that Spann is riding a 7-fight win streak and Alvey's on a 3-fight losing streak is making me want to lean towards Spann. I just think that Spann he's going to have the advantage on the ground. I think, like I said, I think his jiu-jitsu is very solid, and I also just think that his forward pressure is going to be overwhelming for Alvey. I think Alvey's going to try to he's going to be trying to play the counter game, but Spann has a really good gauge of distance and timing. Not that Alvey doesn't, but Alvey's going to be coming out wide to counter, and Spann keeps his hands up and fights behind the jab well. I think he's going to eventually find home for the power shot, and I think he's going to finish Alvey in this fight. Good matchup though, and like I said, don't sleep on Sam Alvey just because he's lost 3 in a row. Like, I mean, in a lot of his fights that he'll lose, he'll hurt the person. Like he might have dropped Jimmy Crute in their fight. I can't fucking remember now, but he's competitive and he's dangerous, man. So, and also don't keep in mind the fact that he's desperate right now. If you're riding I want to see how many losses. Yeah, he's riding a 3-fight losing. He's on a 3-fight losing streak, man. So, he's a cornered animal. You don't want to sleep on him. He can definitely put you out.